finally alone, Neveah's strong act crumbled as she dropped to her knees, trembling in pain. Neveah glanced down at the vial. It was a rare magic potion her father had requested from a witch that would heal all surface injuries in the blink of an eye. It was a precious item, one only the Alpha King could be granted, and the generous amount she had been given was to rub all over herself, so come morning, there would be no evidence left of what had happened. Neveah scoffed, touched by her father's concern that she would have a scar left behind, and she desperately wished she could keep all these marks as scars, just to spite him. Neveah lifted a hand, tempted to toss the vial across the room, but at the very last moment, she changed her mind and placed it in her drawer. Neveah then reached into her mind and dropped the block between herself and her wolf, letting her wolf's consciousness return to her mind. "What? You need my help now?" Neveah's wolf asked in an annoyed tone, and Neveah winced guiltily. "I'm sorry," Neveah apologized. Her wolf huffed in response, before Neveah felt her pain deplete greatly, and watched in awe as the wounds across her skin began healing up at a rapid pace. "You come to me only when you need mending. We are one. I am willing to mend you. But for how long do you plan on living such a life, Feah?" Neveah's wolf asked in a defeated tone. Neveah sighed. Her wolf had been the most understanding and supportive, accepting to be locked away rather than run free like she was born to. It had been years. Neveah knew she had been too inconsiderate of her wolf's feelings, and denying herself of the precious bond between wolf and man was cruelty to her own self. Neveah had realized today that her father would never let her find out anything about her mother, at least not from him. And if he would not tell her, then there was nothing keeping her here anymore. There was no reason why she had to endure such pain and heartache, leaving with the disdain and scorn of all the wolves from Eclipse Fang. There was no reason why she had to live such a pitiful existence. It was about time she thought for herself alone. So what if she could never find her mother? Her mother had abandoned her as a baby and left her to such a cruel fate. Her mother had never come looking for her all these years, not even caring if her own child was dead or alive. Even a heartless and evil person like Alpha Queen Vilma loved her son more than her own life. Where was there a mother that abandoned their child in the wolf's den? All these years, Neveah had got by with the belief that she could one day leave in search of her mother, but it was only now Neveah considered it clearly. What if her mother did not even want to be found? To have abandoned Neveah at the Eclipse Palace, didn't that already make it clear that her mother did not want her? Neither her father nor her mother wanted her. Neveah understood this now. In that case, I will find my own path in life and cut all ties with my past. I will leave Eclipse Fang, Neveah decided. Be a rogue, living on the run, whatever it was, as long as it was freedom, Neveah would take it.
"Neveah? Veah?" A voice called from Neveah's door. Neveah frowned, wondering who it was so late in the night, as she got off her bed and headed to her door. Neveah pulled the door open and was surprised to see Luna Colleen standing there, with a bright smile on her lips, and Alpha Dane stood behind her. "Aunt Colleen, Uncle Dane, hi," Neveah greeted, recalling she had not gotten around to visiting the Luna of Eclipse Hunt Pack. That was probably why Alpha Dane had such a broody mood, and Neveah winced in guilt. "Veah, darling, I waited and waited, but it was a no-show. Did something happen?" Luna Colleen asked, as Neveah stepped aside to let the couple in. "No, I'm fine. My father needed my attention, and I was by his side all the while," Neveah replied in an apologetic tone, lying through her teeth. "Oh, that's such a pity. My mate and I will be heading out to Mount Vernon for the Alpha Summit at dawn, and I just wanted to see you before leaving," Luna Colleen said with a disappointed sigh. "Please sit, let me examine you," Neveah said, gesturing for Luna Colleen to sit on her bed. Luna Colleen complied, and Neveah lowered herself to a knee and placed a hand over Luna Colleen's stomach. This time, Neveah let her wolf hover just beneath the surface of her mind. For some reason, they had always had much more alert senses than anyone else. Neveah studied the heartbeat of the pups and frowned slightly. "Luna Colleen, have you come in contact with the Moon Whisper recently?" Neveah asked in concern. The Moon Whisper was an extremely poisonous flower and deadly to even wolf shifters. Luna Colleen's eyes widened in horror as she exchanged a glance with her husband. "Moon Whisper? That's poison! Why would Lean keep that anywhere near her?" Alpha Dane exclaimed. The Moon Whisper is not life-threatening, but causes paralysis when ingested. But when administered in small, measured quantities, it has less effect, and our body can handle it without sustaining any harm. "But the life within," Neveah said, trailing off as Alpha Dane was right in front of her in the blink of an eye. "You are telling me that my mate is being poisoned," Alpha Dane exclaimed, and Neveah winced. It was just an assumption on her path, but she was certain there was the presence of the Moon Whisper in Luna Colleen's body. "It is not that Luna Colleen has not conceived all these years. It is that she loses the child. Is this accurate?" Neveah asked. Luna Colleen nodded, her eyes brimming with tears. "We have never told anyone," Luna Colleen sobbed out. "I understand, but now you must be honest with me, and I shall be straightforward. Do you reckon this to be normal? The body of a wolf shifter is not so weak. A she-wolf is naturally made to carry her pups, and there should be no mishaps as humans face during pregnancy, unless there is an external interference," Neveah explained seriously. Luna Colleen's grip tightened on Neveah's hand as she shook her head quickly. "I cannot lose my pups, Veah. You have to help me. Tell me you will save my pups," Luna Colleen pleaded. "Neveah, the Eclipse Hunt will owe you a debt of gratitude if you can save my daughters," Alpha Dane added, his eyes wide with panic. Neveah was touched by the love this couple showed to their unborn pups. Pups they were yet to even set eyes on, yet they already loved them unconditionally. "I can neutralize the poison, but not as soon as before dawn," Neveah replied. "We can stay. We will return here after the summit. We will stay as long as you need us to," Luna Colleen replied.
Wait, that's not the end. You've just had a free taste. Now get the full story on the Pocket FM app, link in description. Check out our next video and playlist, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.